It's the 30th of August, 2016, and the internet's back, baby! Side note, that's where I've been. So yeah, the internet's been down for a couple of days, but here's the thing. I've still been recording snaps even if they haven't been going online. Because what I really do is use Snapchat as a way to vlog every day and then have it sew the stuff together for me to upload. And that use is still doable even without a net connection. So here's the deal. In a couple of minutes I'll be uploading everything I've been doing. Not to Snapchat, but if you go over to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/labtech7, then you will find all of the stuff you need to know. They're not up yet, but I figured I would say hello to you guys before I started the process. So, hello. It's good to be back. And just like that, they are now up now. So if you go to youtube.com/labtech7, one caveat, I suppose. YouTube has to finish processing them, but the point is, if you're watching this on YouTube, then they're already there. And if not, hopefully it won't take too long. So, I'm not sure if I could describe everything that happened today, but I'm gonna sure dang well try. A blue camel-like thing with a elephant trunk of sorts showed up. Ended up stealing one of our weapons. They got it back, thankfully. The DM did tell me what the thing actually was, and it's just mean. It's just mean. That weapon isn't going to be as effective as it used to be anymore, apparently. That's the only hint I'll give you. Meanwhile, we had a standoff with, we swatted a bunch of ravens that were attacking us out of the air. But we had a standoff with some were-ravens. They said for us to hand over the girl we're protecting and transporting, because their mother wants him. Or her. Their mother wants her. Now, whether it's a patriarchal mother or a title, no godly idea, of course. But we did find out they don't work for Strahd, so that means we have another player in this little Game of Thrones, as it were. See how this pans out. Also, I'm curious how much these were-ravens have anything to do with the storyline of my were-raven for the other group. Curious. Really curious. Because I found out from the other DM that apparently mine does belong to an organization of people that want Strahd to be out of power. So, who knows? So, I'm going to be doing several DragonCon preppy things, because it's 2 days until we head out. So I gotta do some stuff. So the first one is this, my vest. I'm going to empty it out so we can give it a nice wash before we head out, because it's looking a bit grungy right now. And if I'm going to be walking around there, especially considering I am going to be interviewing someone there, yeah, I'm not going to have a grungy vest. That's just not going to freaking happen. And then the other thing is, whenever I took my camera out for that photo walk on Sunday, I noticed that one of the batteries needs some charging before I go. So I'm going to make that happen as well. So, 2 prep things just to... that Mom's just having to calm me down at this point. Because when it comes for preparing for a trip, I am Captain Anxiety. I think of about 50,000 scenarios, and none of them will probably actually happen. In this case, it revolved around my side bag that I like carrying on me. I usually take my photo bag behind me, and then my side bag. I showed you guys that during the Lexington Comic-Con. We packed some food with us this time around, which means that there wasn't as much room as I thought there was going to be. Mom said she'd figure it out, so I'm going to let her. Anyway, time to unpack the vest. Plus, for those of you that have never seen what is inside my vest, especially considering I know I've got some new followers on here, some that are personal friends, you'll get to know now. All of this fits inside one singular vest. Minus that and the Cheez-Its, of course. That's the problem. I had other stuff on that desk, but I tried to give you guys a successful pan. I think you could tell what was supposed to go in the pockets and what wasn't. So I've now opened up the compartment because this little grip on the bottom of my camera actually has an extra battery that's inside of it as well. And because that exists, the main battery hardly ever needs charging. It's a nice little feature that came with that camera, as it were. Which said camera battery is currently charging right here. Should be done in the morning, in theory. So I think for now I've got everything figured out. So that means it's time for me to go to bed. Still have to wake up at 4 in the morning after all. Oh, other than the fact that I did figure out that my digital audio recorder fits perfectly in that compartment right there. Which is good, because that compartment is too small for anything else, so it gets some usefulness. But until then, good night, everybody.